Why waiting doesn't mean forgotten. If God were in a hurry, Christmas would have happened immediately after the promise, but it didn't. Do you realize that Christmas was promised all the way back in Genesis chapter 3? When we hear about the seed of a woman and a woman doesn't have seed, we know that Mary was who that scripture was talking about and how it would have victory over the serpent. A lot of time transpired between the promise of Christ and the actual incarnation of Christ. When Christ shows up, centuries passed, but the promise stayed intact. What I want you to think about today for your daily rise is why waiting doesn't mean you're forgotten. Micah spoke Bethlehem's name hundreds of years before Jesus arrived. Waiting wasn't abandonment, it was alignment. Think about a slow cooked meal. You remember those crock pots? Some of y'all still have the crock pot, or you might use an instant pot and use the slow cook function. Think about those slow cooked meals. I can think about my Nana. She used to make corned beef briskets on Sundays sometimes, and it would cook all day long. What I want you to know is that when you have a slow cooked meal, time does not weaken the meal. It deepens the flavor. When you wait, there is often a new element brought into the recipe. Waiting is not God forgetting. Waiting is God forming something durable, something special, something flavorsome. If God is taking his time, it's because depth matters more than speed. And I know this can be a hard word. I know this can be difficult. I know we want what we want when we want it, and we want it right now. Sometimes I have struggled purchasing things online because I'd rather have it today. And I guess Amazon figured that out and they started doing same-day deliveries for certain things. I know it's hard, but I know that we have to sometimes release the urgency today in an area of our lives that we've been pushing too hard. Sometimes we got to release the urgency and trust and have faith that God's going to make sure whatever needs to come to pass will come to pass. So my question for you today is, where are you learning to trust God's timing? Drop something in the comment section. Let us know where you're learning to trust God, because it helps us all, because we realize we're not in this alone. We're in this together. And tomorrow we'll talk about patience that actually strengthens us. I pray you're getting strength this week as we expect the great. We believe that great things are on the horizon. Journey with us all week and get the Rise Roadmap by going to kingdommovement.com/rise. And next week, you'll receive an audiobook and ebook of our original book, The 12 Codes of Creation. It's going to show you that from the beginning of human existence, from the beginning of time, God's had a plan, and he's wanted us to use that plan. Now's the time. This throne points to just one thing: your royalty. Live royal, fam. Love y'all.